Hello, I am Pete, and welcome back to Fallout New Vegas Challenge of Challenges. We're here in Dead Money, having started the DLC in the previous episode and picked up God/Dog, as you can see to my right there. Before we move on to the episode proper, I do just want to talk about the crackling in Elijah's voice that we were getting during the previous episode. I've identified that this is probably being caused by one of the mods that I've got installed, which is, let me just check I'm pronouncing this right, Jippns. I think that's correct. And the suggested fix to this is to set B voice modulation fix equals 0 in the ini file. I'm putting the information on the screen about what you need to do. Let's see if that fixes it. The challenge for this episode is maximum of 20 of each ammo type. We have had this challenge before, back when we were playing through Honest Hearts. And I think it's not going to cause us too much trouble in here, because I was planning on mostly making use of unarmed in Dead Money anyway. But either way, let's go and drop off our surplus ammo into a container, and then we can get on with things. Okay, so there we go. Ammo maximum 20 for any of these. I just need to be careful when looting, really, to make sure that I don't pick up ammo that would put me over that limit. That would be very, very naughty. Okay, so my active quest, I'm going to find Christine first, I think. She's just up over there in the medical district. So let's head over that way.
The village comm speakers have aged poorly, like the Madre, pre-war junk. The speakers emit a signal that'll set off your caller if you stay too long. There are damaged speakers and shielded ones. The damaged ones you can destroy at range. Don't get close. You can't switch them off like a radio.
Okay, so it's always hard to decide whether I want my light on or off for this, because on obviously helps me see things, but it does mean that the ghost people are more likely to spot me. Okay, so one little advantage I do have is I am using a mod that allows me to sprint, so I can just like blast straight through. And I'm exposed to risk for a lot less time than I would be if I was just playing the base game. Can I see the speaker that was causing me trouble there? Apparently not. Oh. Okay, the clinic is through that gate there. Where am I going? Oh, we're meeting people. Don't see many of those. Oh, is God in a fight? Okay, well, this might be time to crack out a weapon. I don't really want to hit him by accident if I can help it. The thing is that I feel like God is within the range of one of the radios, but is he not affected by it? Okay, that looks like... Oh, I need to get out. Okay, yeah, that looks like a limb was definitely crippled as part of that, so well done, God. Yeah, let's take all this loot. But I am now moving further away from the clinic. Actually, maybe this is the way to the clinic. Maybe I need to go round here. That does seem likely, actually. Okay, let's just back off a little bit. Not seeing any red marks on the compass.
It's your own fault you're here.
Here's the gift shop. Okay, there is a red mark over there. I should probably turn my light off, but then I can't see anything. Let's go into the gift shop. Let's not go into the gift shop. Let's see if there's maybe anything around here we want to stick with. No, let's dash through here. There's no beeping, but I think that this ghost person might be quite close by.
Air tastes like copper or old world gold.
Okay, I'm hearing voices. Okay, and we're now kind of outside-ish. Ghost person, I'm guessing, is just down there beneath me. And I want to be all the way over there. Oh, there they are. I am in caution, but only caution.
Let's kill them.
Yeah, let's. I wonder if I can get some sort of sneak attack. Maybe with the hollow rifle. Oh, or just, you know what? Just go right in. Why don't you? Just chase him up that corridor. Goodness me. This is the problem with having companions, really. They just... They just get stuck right in. They don't leave you any scope for stealth. Which is fine if that's the way you like to play, but...
Boy, maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
You know, for example, when we were retrieving God in the first instance, we didn't have a companion with us, and we just snuck smoothly past a pair of ghost people without any trouble. Right, I think this is the clinic. Let's head inside. So I believe that in here there aren't going to be any ghost people, just some holograms.
Boy, maybe I'll tear it off
I'm
your arm.
really starting to get tired of hearing that same piece of speech, so I might just tell God to wait here.
Whatever you're planning,
I don't think he can be of much help to me.
Picking up an emitter signature. Watch for security holograms. Dangerous. Don't shoot them. Attacking them is useless.
Oh, there's the Stimpack vending machine code. That is useful. And Christine's been marked 17 metres that way. But this is a toilet.
I believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
So I'm going to need to make my way on down this corridor. Not seeing any holograms yet. I believe there is some decent loot around here. What's on the terminal? Gas leak. Admitted 3 workers from Puesta del Sol switching station exposed to some unidentified airborne toxin from the ventilation system. Caused severe lung and tissue damage. Inhalation isn't the problem, it's absorbed through the skin. Researching its effects. The gas, whatever it is, may be building up in vents beneath the town. Asked foreman to look into source before government inspectors do. Safety suits. Chemical suits arrived today. They're bulky, hard to talk and move in. It was difficult to unlock the clasps once in place. Had to get one of the staff to help me out of it. I told the construction crew, keep the suits ready while working in the switching station, and to be careful with them. We only have a limited number. I asked Sinclair to order more in the event of a leak in the villa, and prepared cost estimates for another gas leak to support my case. Didn't need to. He agreed to the request immediately, then asked if he could see the workers and make sure they were all right. So, there's some good stuff here. Let's take all of the stuff that we can take. I think that there's a suit of armour. Yeah, the assassin suit in here. Let's just compare that to what we're wearing at the moment. It's not showing up in my inventory yet. That's the usual glitch. There we go. So this has got a DT of 14. So the DT is actually slightly lower than the Sierra Madre armour, but it does give me more sneak. But to be honest, right now, sneak isn't helping me because I've got a companion. Just undermining all of my attempts at sneakitude. Every time I open a container to loot it, I'm very conscious of the ammo situation. I don't want to accidentally take some ammo that puts me over the 20, which right now would be any at all.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
So I'm surprised I'm not seeing any patrolling.
Damn speakers at the end of the hall. Red light means they're shielded. Must be a way to shut them off somewhere else.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not seeing any patrolling holograms yet. I'm surprised. Here's an auto dock I can use to just heal all my crippled limbs. Might as well do that while I'm passing through. And I think, yeah, there might be some half-decent lootables in these rooms. Grab all the chips I can. Okay, and that's the beepy beepy. So I think I need to find a terminal to switch that off, and that's probably where I'm going to run into the holograms. Okay. Right, and the quest is updated to give me a marker to that. So I need to go upstairs, which I can do up here, I believe. Oh,
Almost
crumbs.
my way. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Okay, he's got his back to me now. Oh. Ah. Okay, just wait for him to turn around and walk away again. I wonder if there's something I can do down here to move him. Maybe one of these terminals?
Your arm, wear it on my neck.
Oh, one of Dean's stashes I nearly overlooked. So, yeah, probably can't take any of that ammo. Let's have a look. I can take the 9mm, but yeah, I can't take the 357. So we'll leave that for another time. And also just noticed a magazine on there. We don't need books anymore. That was very much an old world blues thing.
Couldn't leave well enough alone.
So the question is there a terminal somewhere down here that allows me to control the holograms upstairs? Oh, there's also some stairs up. Oh, okay. That might be an alternate route. Basement. This might have something in it that I can use. Yeah, we basically just want to adjust the patrol patterns of those holograms so that we can get past them and get to the desk that allows us to turn the radios off. I'm going to turn the lights on here and assume there's no holograms. Grab the duct tape as always. Oh, nice. There's a book there that increases my science. Power status. This is going to be it. Clinic power status. Essential systems, non-essential music speakers powered. Yeah, okay. So disengaging the main power here. We'll put those on the emergency backup but turn off the speakers. So I can now get past those speakers upstairs. While I'm here, there's a workbench. I kind of didn't know that I had that as an option. That must be added by a mod. Yeah, I was wondering about making a weapon repair kit, but I guess I don't have all of the things I need for that right now. No, it's the wrenches I'm short on. Okay, so that's a pretty good piece of progress. So let's make our way back. So let's see if we can head down this corridor to where Christine is. I will just check in this room as we're going past. Here she is. Yep. Sorry for making you wait. Okay, now, often when you play this, if you've got a companion with you, you end up with a weird graphical glitch, so hopefully that won't happen here. The woman before you looks disoriented, pained. She blinks a few times, then winces as if the act of blink... Oh, yeah, I'd forgotten about that. So, because there's no audio for Christine's lines, if you can call them that, they do tend to go through quite quick. So I'm basically going to be unable to keep up when trying to read her lines. So just preparing you for that now. Are you all right? Looks at you, blinks, nothing comes out. I mean, looks at you, opens her mouth, nothing comes out. I mean, it's not that nothing comes out of her eyes. So she touches her throat, scar beneath the chin, her eyes widen in alarm. I'm here to help. She looks shaken. She recoils when glancing at the auto dock, and her mouth opens, but again nothing comes out. She looks back at you and her hands clench into fists. Her eyes narrow and she takes a step back, studying you. This isn't what it looks like. She opens her mouth again, winces, drags a finger across her throat in a slow motion, and looks angry. Then she touches her throat gently, brushes her collar, and her frown deepens. She traces the edge of the collar, finds the lock, begins to press it. Don't do that. She looks surprised, notices my collar and raises an eyebrow. Let's just say we're in this together. She narrows her eyes and slowly shakes her head. We need to cooperate if we're going to get out of here. No, she draws a line in the air between the two of us. She does not want to join me. Look, together we can get out of this. Still doesn't think much of that suggestion. I'm not trying to order you, but your life is tied to mine. What does this mean? Makes a circle with her hands, puts her hands over her eyes and squints, draws a slow line between us. Okay, so she tentatively trusts me. You're looking for something else? Fine, I can help. Shakes her head and gives a silent sigh. She nods and nods at the door. She raises an eyebrow and nods at the door. Okay, so she's agreed to come with us. All right, come with me. And then she notices I've got God with me and says that she's going to head to the fountain alone. All right. So that quest is complete. Oh, she's come back. Glances at the speaker, glances at your collar, frowning. It's a decayed speaker. If we stay too long near one, it'll go off. She taps the collar and opens and closes her hand really fast. Then taps her collar, does the same, then points at the pit boy, and then opens and closes her hand slower. She's telling us about her companion perk, I believe, which is that you get a little bit of grace period around the radios. You can interfere with the speaker's detonation frequency somehow? She's about to nod, then stops, points at herself and shakes her head. She points at my collar, then hers, then nods at the Pip-Boy, makes a triangle motion, then the same slow pulse, something something. Does that work with any other collar? No. Makes the motion of turning a dial, then points at herself. It's just your frequency. Yes, that is correct. But only between us. Indeed, motions for us to go ahead. And she's going back to the fountain anyway, so we're not going to pick up her companion perk straight away because we've still got God as our official companion. So the question is there anything else to do in here? I think I've looked in all of these rooms. I didn't look at the floor with the holograms patrolling on it, but I didn't really need to in the end. I was able to bypass that. So I'm wondering if there's any looting potential there. I mean, this one seems to be stood at this end. I don't know how I'm going to get past them. And then there was the other one stood at the other end who is also seeming fairly impenetrable. I will just have a look just in case they have moved a bit. Okay. Are they going to come towards me? Or go away? Towards? Not moving at the moment. Now they're moving towards. Okay, best go around this corner. I feel like I want to do a thing where once they walk away, I can duck in behind. Is there a side room? This one? Okay, so we're in here, but I don't think this provides us with a way to disable the holograms. So we haven't really achieved much, apart from just kind of getting ourselves stuck. Though it does look like the hologram has continued to go further down. Oh, and I see the device for switching it off, actually. So let's let it go past. And then let's sneak up to this. And let's disable that. And he's gone. Okay. What about the one that was at the other end? Where is that? Or was it this one? Oh, maybe there was just the one hologram walking to and fro. In which case, job done. Okay. Security terminal. Okay, so that's an exit. Ah, this is a security terminal. Right, so if I'd come in through this door instead, I probably could have gone straight up to this thing and turned off the hologram from there. Okay, well, we've got free run of this floor now, so let's just have a look around. Vending machine code Mentats. There we go. I thought there might be something worth having. Whole bunch of chips. This one's easy locked, so there might be some half-decent loot behind it. Grab all of this is. A doctor's bag. God's chattering away to himself. Right, we've got what have we got? Got a couple of terminals. Let's do this one first. Appointment calendar, Sinclair and Mesquise, Sinclair and Mesquise, Domino Mesquise. Sinclair proposed moving one auto dock to Casino and scheduling visits. Sinclair agreed. And then this one, I wonder if this is going to be something to do with the hologram security. Okay, got it at last. Taking a bit of time. Obviously, I will edit out all of the hacking. It's quite a slow thing. Okay, so the appointment calendar here shows a different thing. Mesquise showed up today, sans Sinclair, escorted by Mr. Domino. He explained to me Mesquise had developed a throat infection and asked if the autodoc could help. I asked about the Sierra Madre's autodoc. He said he didn't want to alarm Sinclair. Ran some tests. Mesquise's voice is fine. Her loss of voice was more listlessness, symptomatic of excessive Medex usage. When I tried to speak to her about it, Mr. Domino intervened. I warned them too much of the chem could render a subject comatose, and Domino laughed. I lost my temper, and he said they'd return another time when I was in better spirits. Despise that man. Okay, so it sounds like, Vera Keys is addicted to Medex, and Dean Domino is not really doing stuff to help her. In fact, if anything, he might be leading her more and more astray. Domino stopped by to ask about the test results and Vera's voice. He seemed concerned she would lose her voice for the gala event. I told him if Miss Keyes was concerned, she should see me, and I would only disclose any medical information to her. I told him the auto-docs were more than capable of healing Miss Keyes' voice if she developed any throat infection, and we could even operate if need be if she tore her larynx. He seemed satisfied by the news, apologised, amazingly enough, and left a bottle of wine as a token of his appreciation. I told him I felt it was inappropriate. He insisted. I dumped it in the trash. Okay, so I think this is kind of telling us about how, the auto-docs can operate on the throat, so that kind of tells us a little bit about Christine being in there. But why was she in there?
Can't believe the idiot swallowed his collar.
So how far did I get in looting? I think I looted this room. Hadn't checked in these two yet. Leaving the door open is a useful sign. What can we pick up here? Let's grab those. Another terminal. Oh, and there's the clinic basement key in case you don't have the skill to get into through the lockpick. What's on this one? Dispenser codes. Codes for the public dispensers arrived today. Sinclair instructed us in their use in case of emergency. Should be able to get stims and other treatments from the machines. Sinclair indicated it could dispense more based on the nature of the medical emergency or subject's condition. Among the codes, he kept asking if we could make sure the code for Med-X was backed up. He must have said it 3 times. I don't think he realised it. Must be stress. Made a backup of the code on this terminal just in case. Okay, so we can download the dispenser code for Med-X. We now have that. Fantastic. We are accumulating these codes like no one's business. Oh, and there's a little reminder that we have Implant GRX, which we can use in case of a tough fight. Don't forget about the Implant GRX again. And just a bit of scrap metal in there. The terminal's burnt out. These books are just ordinary books. No special magazines or things in there. Nothing on the floor. And one more room we haven't been in yet. Yeah, this is the one. That's the one we dived into when the hologram was walking past. I can hear God downstairs doing his usual standard chatter about tearing a thing off my arm. Not getting tedious at all. Plenty of chips being accumulated there. And this isn't a computer, it's just a typewriter. It won't work for that. One more bobby pin. Okay, I think we can head downstairs. We can pick God up. No, that's the basement. God's down at the other end of this corridor. And I think we can head back to the fountain at last.
Good.
Oh. I see an enemy. Throwing spears. Don't you throw those spears at me. Okay, let's get in there and get some crosses on. I feel like last time I played through this DLC, when I was using the cross with the ghost trap fist, I was doing much better with the... Oh, I need to heal. I was doing much better with the crits on the limbs. I suppose my build before was very crit focused, and so perhaps I was getting lots and lots of crit limb hits, and that was killing them instantly. But yeah, I felt like I was one-shotting all the ghost people, and that's just not happening anymore. Right, we need to heal up big time, and it might be time to start cracking out that Implant GRX as well. We are packing 13 stim packs, but let's try and use the stuff that weighs something first. That only restores 5 hit points. That's pretty pathetic. That's a little bit more at 15. Let's take a dirty water as well. And yeah, let's just take a couple of stim packs. Right, where's the other one? Okay, God's fighting us at the moment. It's around the corner here. Let's try and help out. I'm now between God and the ghost person. Okay, Ghost Harvester is unconscious. And let's just hit them one more time to make sure they're really, really dead. Okay, why can I not loot them? They're definitely dead. Is it because God's in the way? Move a little bit. There we go. And the other one was just here. Okay. So, Villa. That's going to be the way back to the fountain. That is where we want to go.
It's your own fault you're here.
But it wouldn't be a terrible idea to do a tiny bit of exploring in this area. Just to pick up a little bit more money and other such similar lootables. Is upstairs good? Upstairs looks a bit cloudy. Take the chips, take the clothes. I think the clothes can be handed in for chips. A very hard desk. That sounds promising. Do I have a locksmith's reader? I don't. Oh, that's a shame. Was that a... Oh, I thought I saw a snow globe. Yeah, it would have been nice to get into that desk. Okay, we're on the rooftops again, which is probably a fairly safe way to travel.
It's your own fault you're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
He doesn't have much in the way of variety in his dialogue lines. Okay, still in hidden, so there's no ghost people tracking me at the moment. We're nice and high on the rooftops now. Let's go along here. Oh, that's a bit of a dead end. Okay, back we go. I imagine God is going completely bonkers beneath me now. Oh, high-pitched beeping noise. So I'm going to run for that little doorway there. That's another door to the Villa Clinic. It's not what I wanted. We want to be 29 metres that way. Okay, can I loop around here? Looks like a no. Oh, best run away from that.
Like copper or old world gold.
Okay, I think I need to go through here and up. Oh, still beeping. Uh-oh. Whew. That was slightly concerning. Okay, either way, I think I'm going to need to go down kind of this way to get to the exit. That was a bit of a fall. But there don't seem to be any ghost people in the area to give me a hard time. Still in hidden. Oh, there's a radio up there. Let's take that out, I think. One fewer thing to worry about. There we go. Grants us a bit of XP as well. And the door is 25 metres that way. But once again, we are stuck in a corner. Through here will probably work.
Kill this one before they
Oh, hello. Where did you come from? Okay, let's just blam this guy in the head a few times. Okay, so that was much more effective than the bear trap fist strategy. It has to be said. Hugely. So, don't know what I'm doing about that. Also, throwing knife spears. How many of those do I have? 30. Does this count as ammo? I'm not sure. I'm gonna assume it doesn't, but also I won't use them just so that I can't be accused of any kind of shenanigans. Okay, not seeing any red marks. Felt like I did hear some. Yeah, I see a red mark back there. But they don't know I'm here. Okay, we have Christine.
What's this? Why, it's a little doll. Were you carved by a craftsman or mauled by a drunk who didn't know his tools? I'm not going to hurt you. Yet. Much. Scars tell a story. Some old, some new. And the one on the throat is fresh and red.
I do like how in Dead Money you get these little interactions between companions. You don't get that in the base game at all. So adding this was a really nice little touch. Okay, our next quest is to go and try and get Dean Domino from the residential district. I hate the residential district. I always get mega turned around in there. Navigating it take hours. So I think I'll take God with me there because he's pretty good in combat. I mean, Christine's not bad in combat either. First, I'm going to see what I can turn in here. I can return the pack of cigarettes. 3 of those. I don't yet have the recipe that allows me to turn in the clothes I've picked up. Let's just quickly check I haven't done anything naughty with the ammo. Nope. I could pick up another 4 Magnum rounds, actually, from the place where I stashed stuff. Let's do that. There we go. See, I think I might keep the police pistol on me, actually. It seems to be working for me better than the bear trap fist did. Oh, hello. Someone just threw a spear at me. God is already on the case. I'm going to help. Critical strike on his torso. Unconscious, might not be totally dead, so let's just get out the bear trap fist and just make sure. Okay, job done. So, switching back to the police pistol. Yeah, I should pick up another 4 rounds before I head into the residential district. Okay. Currently only detected by Christine, so don't need to worry about that. There are going to be many red marks through here. And also a few chips to pick up. Let's just keep an eye out in the corner in case there's other good bits of loot. That red mark is going to see us any second. I feel like I should turn the light off. But now I can't see anything at all. Yeah, no, I need the light on. I can't navigate without it. Okay. That red mark over there doesn't see me. So, yeah, let's just go straight through here.
Picking up signals near your location. Detonators. Watch for traps.
Okay, so I have the light step perk, which means I don't need to worry about traps. And I think God's companion perk also additionally means I don't need to worry about traps. There's a little bit of a warning about gas bombs there. So some of these enemies are going to be attempting to gas us, which is nice. Let's try getting a little bit of height. That might benefit us. Then again, it might not. Yep, there's a rigged shotgun. And another one. Which, that's a trap I would have totally... Oh no, I just picked up some ammo. Okay, quickly need to drop 2 of them. And need to drop 17 of them. Okay, yeah, there was presumably a trip... yeah, there was a pressure plate just there. So if I hadn't had the light step perk, I would have totally fallen for that. Here's another tripwire, which again, I can disarm for a little bit of XP. And presumably that means there's like some grenades or something hanging from the ceiling up there.
Almost got away.
Now, the question is, do I head towards that red mark over there to take out the ghost person? Or do I just keep pressing on towards Dean Domino? Let's keep pressing on towards Dean. And let's try to be more careful about picking up ammo.
Won't get rid of me that
Okay,
easily.
toxic cloud, back out of that. Can I go up these stairs? Okay, I imagine this person down here has seen me. Oh, there's red marks everywhere.
Can't believe the
Okay.
idiot swallowed his collar.
So, it's not flashing danger, which suggests that they're not tracking me. But still, I'm not a happy bunny. Okay, we've dropped back down to caution. I see movement out there. Hello.
Let's kill them, dog.
Okay, you're making it very difficult for me to take a shot. You're kind of stood between me and... Oh, maybe I can get a shot there. 55%, that's pretty good. I think I might be hitting the wood. Let's get in there and try and help a bit more. It's just too narrow to help. Okay, and I think he's just unconscious, so we need to get in there with something to tonk him with and make absolutely certain. Yeah. There we go, that'll do the job. And we're back to hidden. Okay. I was worried that with all the red marks that were around, it was going to be a long time before we got back to hidden, but it seems to have not gone too badly. We are now moving away from where Dean Domino is, but... You know, that's no guarantee that we're not going in the right direction. Let's check the map. It's mostly useless, but... Let's see, can I... Yeah, I mean, I just don't know how to read this map. It's all Greek to me. There's clearly a wall. So I think I should probably... Oh, hello. There's a little room through here. Let's have an explore. This is taking us kind of in the right direction. Oh, and this bridge seems familiar. There's a tripwire here that we haven't been past yet. So we are into a new area.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm, wear it on my neck.
26 meters that way. Magnum Hollow Point, 20. I think I have room for them in my inventory, actually. I do, I can take that. But now we've reached a dead end.
This one before they call others.
And now we're in danger. That thing's moving. God's run down to deal with it.
Die.
I'm going to go and see if I can help. Oh, the cloud. Explosion happening. Ghost Trapper is unconscious. So we quickly need to find it before it wakes up again. Where was it? Come on, God. Tell me where he is. Oh, there we go. We were too slow. Wow, what is he doing? That was unnatural. Let's try the cross again. Okay, yep. So his head was near to being crippled anyway, so that did the job there.
Right behind you.
What's your situation, God? Are you okay in terms of health? Are you healing up? I think so. I think God is self-healing. Dean Domino is now just 15 meters above us there. So it feels like we're close in terms of proximity, but are we on the right track?
Hope that tourist is hurrying. Haven't got all day.
I'm doing the best I can.
Tastes like copper or old wood.
I'm hoping that there's a staircase up round here somewhere. Oh, that was interesting. I mean, certainly that is true. I could perhaps take advantage of the kind of this mod that I've got installed, see if it lets me glitch up a wall. It feels a little bit not in the spirit of things, doesn't it? Okay, I think this staircase here is the one that takes us to Dean.
Should never have set that radio signal on repeat.
Almost got away. Then the idiot's hunger screws it up.
Okay, anything good out here? I'm just exploring the area a little bit. Oh, no, can't take the 20 gauge ammo. Exploring the area a little bit before we go and start the conversation with Dean. But I think we're ready. Oh, there's a few things in there. Let's have all them.
That tourist crosses me, they'll regret it.
Almost
Even if they
got
don't,
away.
they still might.
Then the
I think there is a skill book
screws it up.
around here somewhere. But it's very difficult to get to. Oh, there it is. Lovely. That's what I wanted. Let's use that straight away. So that increases our explosive skill. Not that we make much use of explosives. Okay, here we are. Hello, Dean. Thank you, I will.
All this way, least I can do is let you read the Sierra Madre. Beauty, isn't she? She the one who invited you here? Or maybe you didn't catch her voice on the radio. Woke up confused like some of the others. Least you're still breathing. By the way, don't get up or make any sudden motions, no matter how uncomfortable that chair gets. The cushion's just for show.
So during this conversation with Dean Domino, there is one skill check that you definitely don't want to take, because it means that later on in the DLC you will get locked out of getting the good ending. I don't think it's this one. I think it's a barter check. So, yeah, let's take a punt on this one. Better be a shaped charge or you're going to kill both of us.
Sounds like you've done some blue-collar construction work in your life. Your ma must be proud. Still, get up without my permission. I'll blast your ass so far through your head, it'll turn the moon cherry pie red. So, let's keep this sweet and polite, and finish our conversation with no misunderstandings.
I will save my questions for the end. Please, go on.
And that's what I've missed, a rapt audience. Just because I work in entertainment doesn't mean I'm a moron. I heard my necktie beeping. I know what that means. I'm part of this somehow. I want out of this contract. And if you put me in it, I'm not going to be too happy. So whatever's going on here, if you're part of all this, you're taking orders from me.
This is the one. Keep your finger well away from left mouse button. Clicking on this, he will remember it. I'll cooperate. What do you want?
Good, good. Then we're in business. I may be a betting man, but I like it when the odds are in our favor. If you're here with who I think, then I'd rather have you on my side than his. An ace in the hole. You want to live, I want what's in the Madre. Real simple.
Fine. Meet at the fountain?
Wait just a minute. I'm not walking out there on my own. I know what's out there. It's why I've planted a minefield, shotguns and explosives all the way on the road to my little boudoir here. So we go together or we're not going at all. I'll split my hand in blackjack when the time's right. I'm not splitting up in this town. Trust me.
Fine. Get up and follow me.
All right. But you already got company, so tell you what. I'll meet you at the fountain.
It's ridiculous, isn't it? Absolutely ridiculous. After what he just said, and then that. 1 minute he doesn't want to split up, and then just by dint of us... just by dint of us having God with us, he says he'll meet us at the fountain. It's bonkers. Makes no sense at all. But it is what it is, and we are where we are. We need to head back to the fountain, which is 50 metres that way. Getting back is slightly easier in that we can just drop off some walls, but we are still surely going to get tangled up trying to get through here. I don't know, maybe it is a straight shot. It's possible. I wonder if there's any other good loot in the residential district. I think there's probably some Dean's secret stashes, but I think having picked up the duck and cover, that's the most useful item. There is a red mark somewhere over there, but I can't see it yet. Hopefully once I drop off here, that was quite full. God will kind of... Yep, he tracked to me quite efficiently there. Well done, God. So which direction to go next? Looks like there's a way through here.
Air tastes like copper.
And looks like there's a... What was that? Oh, gathered cloud residue, yep. Okay, so... There we go, we've got danger.
I'll end you.
Is he going to come towards us? So I don't want to go into that cloud, really. It's not a good place to fight.
Something needs to die.
Okay, we're out of the cloud now. Let's help out a bit. Critical strike on the right arm. Looks like the right arm has popped, so we can have that for ourselves. Not seeing any red marks right here. Not sure whether we're heading in the right direction or not. Let's grab some scrap electronics. Let's pick our way around this side here. What's up here? Have we been up here yet? Apparently not. Doctor's bag, stim pack, Radaway. These are good. Oh, and there's a Dean secret stash behind this couch. That's good. All right, again, let's be careful which ammo we pick up. So we can pick up 3 of these. We can pick up all the bobby pins and the cosmic knife and the that and the that and the that and the that. 12 gauge. Yeah, we can pick up 5 of those. That's okay. All right.
You're here. Couldn't leave well enough alone.
And a little bit of an exit here, but it's going in the wrong direction.
Trying to lose me in the cloud? Not a chance.
I feel like this direction is the right way to be going, he says as he hits a dead end. Oh no, this is promising. A few chips. Oh look, there's the door. We made it. Well done us. Hooray. There's Dean running past. I'm seeing red marks, including one over just there. Which I imagine... somehow Dean managed to run right by. And this person was stalking us. Sneak attack critical on the left arm. Unconscious. Looks like the left arm's been popped off as well. We're in hidden, so no one else is coming. That went quite well. All right, so now we get to see the conversations between these two. Do you want to converse? Anyone? Come on, I've come here. I'm waiting for the chatter, the bants.
Maybe I'll tear it off your arm.
No, that's not bants. You've said that 1,000 times. Come on, banter, Dean, banter. That's what you're good at. Oh, how disappointing. Okay,
Right behind you.
there is a red mark slowly moving over there. It might come towards us, but if it does, I've got 3 companions here. I think that's where we're going to end this episode. It's not been a complete success. There was one point where I accidentally picked up some ammo that I shouldn't have, but I did notice and drop it back down immediately. So, as far as I'm concerned, I think I've passed the challenge for this week's episode. Yeah, it was a minor transgression, very minor. You wouldn't want to punish me for that, would you? Thank you for watching. I hope you'll join me next time, where we will talk to Father Elijah and we will start the setup for the gala event, which is the thing we need to do to allow us to enter the Sierra Madre Casino. It's going quite well, I think. See you next time. Bye-bye.